This video we're going to look at how to use some of the statistical functions on the calculator, specifically to look at how to calculate mean and standard deviation. So if we have our data in a frequency table such as this, we have an x value and have a frequency, we can input this data into the calculator and we can calculate lots of the summary statistics. So if we go into the menu and we want this bar chart, this number 6, so if we go across we can either press 6 or use the arrow buttons and it comes up number 6 statistics. So if we press equals, we are going to go into option number 1 variable calculations. So if we press number 1, we come up, if it's the first time we've used our calculator for this, it will come up with an X column. Now we want the frequency column as well, so we have to change a setup on the calculator. So if we press shift in the menu button, it will take us into this setup. If we use the arrow down, we go into statistics, we want to turn the frequency column on. So if we press number 1, we will get the frequency column now. So now we can input our data. The easiest way to do it is to input all of the x values first. So we press 0 equals 1 equals 2 equals 3 and 4. Pressing equals after each one. We use our arrows to go across and back into the frequency column. The frequency column automatically comes up with a 1. So if we just are dealing with a list of raw data rather than a frequency table, we can still use this function with the frequency table set up because it automatically puts the 1 in. But we need to change them here because we do have a table. So we need to change the frequency to 16, 22, 8, 4 and 0. Once we've input all of the data, we press the AC button and it disappears. In order to get some of the calculations that we want, we then press this OPTN button here. We want these 1 variable calculations. So if we press number 2, we get quite a detailed list. The first value is the mean. So we've got x bar equals 1. So we can write this down. We then get lots of the other summary statistics. The sum of x squared, the standard deviation squared, which is the variance, and then we get sigma x. Sigma x is the standard deviation. So to 3 significant figures, we get 0.894. We get the sample variance. If we press the arrow down, the sample standard deviation, we don't need them. We use the sigma. The number of values, the minimum, the first quartile, which is the lower quartile, the median, the third quartile, which is the upper quartile. And if we press arrow down, we also get our maximum value. So as well as being able to calculate mean and standard deviation, we can find the information we need for a box plot as well.